Extra, extra, read all about it. Starbucks, the internationally known coffee company, has recently announced that they are going to open a East Coast corporate office here in Nashville. And as everybody knows, I love big job announcements, I love development, I love real estate. So I had to jump on the case and bring you a video about the topic. Now, before we begin, let's have a word from our sponsor. Apparently, Aaron is telling me that after 5 years of making freaking videos, we have no sponsors. So if you're interested in sponsoring us, please reach out. Now let's jump into it. So what is it? Well, Starbucks has decided to open a East Coast corporate office here. Try saying that 5 times fast. $100 million investment. They're going to be building out 250,000 square feet of office space in the Peabody Union development. For those unfamiliar, this development is directly in front of the old trolley barns there where like Pinewood Social is, directly behind Korean Veterans Boulevard and the amphitheater. Now, recently, the CEO of Starbucks, along with other C-suite executives, Governor Bill Lee and Oakland's local, state, and city officials were all on hand to have an event to commemorate the event. So here's the fine points on the development. 2,000 jobs in total being hired out over the next 5 years. An average salary of around $125,000, with most on a range from $90,000 to up to $215,000. 1,200 of the 2,000 will be in IT, with the remaining 800 in corporate finance and supply chain roles. Now, in addition to the 250,000 square foot office building that Starbucks will take the whole thing of, there's also a 27-story apartment building, the Olive Peabody Union. The site itself, 2 acres, underground parking, you've got custom art pieces throughout, 50,000 square feet of retail, restaurant, and entertainment space, which is all in the process of being built out. You're connected to the Greenway, to the river. It's so convenient to so much of town. And they're gonna go ahead and start ramping up hiring. While they are starting to hire, before the space is ready, they'll be subletting space at the Ashurian building in the Northern Gulch, which honestly is smart. They've downsized the last year or two. They've laid people off, so they have a lot of space they can sublet. Now for Peabody Union, this is very exciting. I was at a ULI event here a few months ago and the place was super dead. So as they work to get stuff up and coming, it's going to truly come alive and change that area. One does have to wonder, though, given it's the world we're living in, what kind of city and state incentives were done to come here. In a world where you're constantly competing against other cities, usually the same cities, Austin and Charlotte and Raleigh, for these big announcements, how much money did we give up? I don't know that that's public, but I would love to know. But it's a dog-eat-dog world, and if we're not doing it, someone else is. So it is what it is, and we landed them. And usually Tennessee is ranked as one of the best performing states in the country financially. So I'm sure whatever deal was put together was done thoughtfully and purposefully. So if you're watching this video and you want to work at Starbucks, because they're going to be hiring a lot of people, go onto their website, go under Nashville. Roles are being added daily. Look for supply chain, look for finance, look for sourcing. There's a bunch of keywords. You can find them. You can find a great job there at a great salary. So I'm a real estate guy. Everybody knows that. Think Nashville, think Brad. All the stuff I think about is how is this going to impact real estate? The market the last few years has kind of been sideways, not really going up, not really going down. Although some areas have outperformed, some areas have outperformed and some areas have underperformed. Single-family homes on the whole are outperforming. Condos, especially condos and high-rises, are underperforming. Some buildings are down 20% the last few years. So my hope is that of the people moving here, there's probably going to be 50, maybe 100 that decide to live in the core, to walk, to bike, to be close to work. And of those, hopefully 25 to 50 will buy in high-rise condo buildings to help shore those up, turn it from an extreme buyer's market to more of a muted market so we could get units going in the right direction and appreciating again. I don't even drink coffee. That's our outro here. I don't even drink coffee. I haven't had 1 cup of coffee in my entire life. No, there's no particular reason. I just don't have a need for it. Now, I do go to Starbucks a lot to get green tea, to get a cookie or a snack or a brownie. So this development, this opportunity is huge. Oracle is coming here, as we know, but their plans are still a little murky. I think this is going to be a good segue with the Starbucks hiring to smooth things over while Oracle's plans still come together. So if you're watching this and you work for Oracle, or you work for Starbucks, or you want to work for Starbucks, or if you're simply breathing and have money to buy real estate, you know to call me. Think Nashville, think Brad. As always, our contact info is below. We would love to hear from you. We would love to work from you. See you soon.